Life after 60 to 70. 6 silent mistakes that may be shortening your life. Have you ever woken up feeling more tired than when you went to bed? Or maybe something as simple as climbing a few stairs or getting up from a chair feels a little harder than it used to. If you're in your 60s or beyond, you're not alone. These changes often come quietly, not all at once, but gradually enough that one day you realize things just don't feel the same. But here's the good news. You still have so much power to improve your health, your energy, and your quality of life, one small step at a time. And it doesn't take anything extreme, just simple changes that add up over time. In today's episode, we're going to talk about 6 common health mistakes people over 60 often make without even realizing it, and more importantly, how to fix them. These are easy, everyday habits you can start right at home with no fancy equipment, no pressure, and no need to do it all at once. And if this is your first time listening, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button so that every day you'll get a gentle reminder, a little dose of encouragement, and a simple tip to help you stay strong, healthy, and joyful right where you are. Because age doesn't define how well you live. Your daily choices do. All right, let's get started. Mistake number 1, letting your muscles fade away. One of the most common and most overlooked health mistakes after age 60 is not paying attention to muscle strength. It might seem like something only athletes or younger folks need to worry about, but the truth is, maintaining muscle is one of the most important things you can do to stay healthy, active, and independent as you age. Starting in our 60s, we naturally begin to lose muscle mass, about 3 to 5% with every passing decade, and the less we move, the faster that loss happens. That's why you might notice everyday tasks, like carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or even standing up from a chair, feeling harder than they used to. But here's the good news. It's never too late to rebuild strength. Your muscles can still respond, even if you haven't exercised in years. And no, you don't need to go to the gym, lift heavy weights, or do anything intense. Gentle, regular movement makes all the difference. You can start with simple at-home exercises. Try sitting and standing from a chair without using your hands. Use water bottles or canned food as light hand weights. Do slow, steady wall push-ups or leg lifts while holding onto the kitchen counter. Use a resistance band, if you have one, to gently stretch and strengthen your arms or legs. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can have a huge impact over time. What matters most isn't how hard you work. It's that you keep moving little by little every single day. Strong muscles mean better balance, more energy, and fewer chances of falls or injuries. They help protect your joints, support your bones, and keep your body stable. So if you've been thinking, I'm just getting old, try shifting that thought to, I can get stronger one step at a time. Because you can, and your body will thank you for it. Mistake number 2, not drinking enough water. You probably heard the advice to drink more water more times than you can count. But after 60, this simple habit becomes more important than ever, and yet it's often overlooked. As we age, our bodies become less sensitive to thirst. That means by the time you feel thirsty, your body may already be mildly dehydrated. And even mild dehydration can cause symptoms like fatigue, dizziness, confusion, dry skin, headaches, and even a higher risk of falling. It's easy to mistake these feelings for something else. You might think you're just tired or that your memory is slipping a bit, but sometimes what your body really needs is just water. What makes this even trickier is that older adults tend to drink less water, often without realizing it. Maybe you're not as active or you don't feel thirsty. Maybe you're avoiding drinking too much because of concerns about frequent bathroom trips. All of these are understandable, but they can slowly lead to bigger problems if not addressed. The good news is, staying hydrated doesn't have to be difficult. Start by keeping a water bottle nearby, on your table, beside your chair, or even in your bag when you go out. Sip throughout the day, even if you don't feel thirsty. You don't need to gulp down big glasses all at once. Small sips, regularly, are enough. You can also get fluids from foods. Water-rich fruits like watermelon, oranges, and berries, or vegetables like cucumber and celery, are a great way to stay hydrated without even thinking about it. Herbal teas, broth-based soups, and even smoothies are gentle and hydrating options, too. And don't forget, staying hydrated doesn't just help your energy levels. It supports your digestion, joint health, memory, and even how your skin looks and feels. So today, ask yourself, have I had enough water? And if the answer is probably not, that's okay. Just take a sip right now. One small habit, repeated daily, can do wonders for your body and mind. You're not just drinking water. You're nourishing your future. Mistake number 3, poor sleep quality. Getting older doesn't mean you have to settle for poor sleep, but many people do. You might be in bed for 7 or 8 hours, yet still wake up feeling tired, foggy, or drained. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, our sleep patterns naturally change. We tend to sleep more lightly, wake up more often during the night, and spend less time in deep, restorative sleep, the kind that helps the body repair itself and the mind recharge. But here's what many people don't realize. Sleep isn't just about how many hours you spend in bed. It's about the quality of that sleep. Poor sleep has been linked to all sorts of health issues, from heart disease and weakened immunity to memory loss, and even a higher risk of Alzheimer's. In fact, when we don't get enough deep sleep, our brains struggle to clean out harmful waste, which over time can affect how clearly we think and remember. The good news? You can absolutely improve your sleep, starting with small changes. Begin by creating a calming evening routine. That might mean dimming the lights an hour before bed, turning off the TV or phone, and allowing your mind to wind down slowly. Reading, listening to gentle music, or even taking a warm shower can help signal to your body that it's time to rest. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. A drop in temperature actually tells your body it's time to sleep. And if you wake up in the night, try not to check your phone or look at a bright screen. Even a few seconds of blue light can trick your brain into thinking it's morning. Also, avoid caffeine late in the day and try to keep your sleep and wake times consistent, even on weekends. Getting better sleep doesn't always mean sleeping longer. It means sleeping deeper. So if you've been waking up tired, give yourself permission to build healthier sleep habits. You deserve nights of peaceful rest and mornings where you feel ready to take on the day. Because good sleep isn't a luxury. It's a foundation for a longer, healthier life. Mistake number 4, social isolation, losing the power of connection. It's easy to overlook the importance of staying connected with others. After all, we often focus so much on physical health, eating better, moving more, sleeping well, that we forget one of the most powerful influences on our well-being, human connection. But the truth is, loneliness can be just as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's not just a saying. That's what research has shown. When we're isolated for long periods, our bodies produce more stress hormones that can lead to high blood pressure, inflammation, a weaker immune system, and even a higher risk of heart disease or memory loss. And yet, social isolation becomes more common with age. Maybe your children have moved away. Maybe you've lost a spouse, or you're not as mobile as before. It's completely understandable, but it's also something we can gently work on. The good news is you don't need a big social circle or constant company to feel connected. Even a few meaningful conversations each week can help lift your mood, lower your stress, and remind you that you're not alone. Try starting small. Call a friend or a family member just to chat. Join a local community group, club, or a hobby class, even once a week. Visit a senior center or attend a group walk in your neighborhood. Say hello to a neighbor or start a conversation at the grocery store. Sometimes a smile and a friendly voice is all it takes to brighten the day, both for you and for someone else. And if in-person connection feels difficult right now, don't underestimate the power of a video call, a voice message, or even a handwritten letter. We are wired for connection. It feeds the heart just like good food feeds the body. So if you've been feeling a little more alone than usual, please remember, you're not the only one. And it's never too late to reach out, reconnect, and let yourself be part of something again, because you deserve love, laughter, and friendship at every stage of life. Mistake number 5, ignoring mental health. When we talk about health, most people think of the body, joints, heart, blood pressure, bones. But there's another part of health that's just as important, especially as we age, our mental and emotional well-being. Sadly, many older adults assume that feeling down, stressed, or anxious is just a normal part of growing older. Some even believe that being sad or forgetful is just something they have to accept. But that's not true. Mental health is not a luxury. It's a necessity. And taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. Chronic stress, for example, raises levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, which can lead to high blood pressure, lowered immunity, weight gain, and even memory problems. Over time, unmanaged stress or emotional strain can affect your sleep, your appetite, and your motivation to stay active and engaged. But here's the good news. You don't have to feel that way, and you don't have to handle it alone. Start with small, calming habits. Try a few minutes of deep breathing each morning. Sit quietly with a cup of tea and simply enjoy the moment. Take a short walk and notice the sounds and sights around you. Write your thoughts in a journal. It doesn't have to be perfect, just honest. And if meditation or journaling isn't your style, that's okay. Listening to music, praying, gardening, doing crafts. These are all ways to soothe the mind and restore emotional balance. Another powerful habit, staying mentally active. Read books, do puzzles, learn something new, even if it's just a new recipe or a word in another language. Keeping the brain engaged helps it stay sharp, curious, and resilient. And remember, if you're feeling overwhelmed, sad for long periods, or just not yourself, talking to someone, a friend, a counselor, a doctor, can make all the difference. Reaching out is a sign of strength, not weakness. Your peace of mind matters. You deserve joy, calm, and clarity, not just in your body, but in your heart and mind, too. Mistake number 6, skipping regular health checkups. When you feel okay, it's easy to say, "I'm fine. I don't need to see the doctor." And let's be honest, no one really wants to go to a medical appointment unless something feels wrong. But here's the problem. Many serious health issues don't show any signs until they've already done damage. Conditions like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, or even certain types of cancer often develop quietly, without pain, without warning. That's why regular checkups are one of the smartest and most powerful habits you can build after age 60. Going to the doctor when you're not sick isn't a waste of time. It's a way to protect your future. These visits allow your doctor to catch problems early, when they're easiest to treat. They also give you a chance to ask questions, review your medications, check your blood work, and make sure your body is doing what it's supposed to. Think of it like getting your car serviced. Even if it's running fine, you still go in for oil changes and inspections because you want to keep running well. Your body deserves the same care, even more. So ask yourself, when was the last time I had a full checkup? Have I done a blood pressure screening this year? A cholesterol test? A simple cancer screening? If it's been more than 12 months, don't wait. Call your doctor's office or talk to a clinic in your area. Many communities even offer free or low-cost screenings for seniors. And if medical visits make you nervous, bring a friend or write down your questions ahead of time. You don't have to do it alone. Prevention is always easier than treatment. Taking care of your health before something goes wrong is one of the kindest gifts you can give yourself and the people who love you. So take the first step. Make that appointment. You're worth it. Your health is worth it. So there you have it. 6 small but powerful mistakes that many people over 60 make without realizing, and even better, the simple ways to fix them. None of these changes need to happen overnight. In fact, the most meaningful transformations often start with the smallest steps: drinking a little more water, moving your body gently, getting to bed just a bit earlier, calling a friend, or simply paying more attention to how you feel inside. Your health is not about perfection. It's about progress, about choosing yourself each day and trusting that every little action adds up over time. And remember, you're not doing this alone. If this episode spoke to you, if it made you think, or helped you feel just a little more empowered, I invite you to like this episode, share it with a friend, or subscribe so you won't miss the next gentle reminder to take care of yourself. Every day we'll be here, with small, doable steps to help you live stronger, longer, and with more joy. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. You deserve a life full of energy, clarity, and connection, and you're already on your way. Until next time, take a deep breath and be kind to yourself. You're doing better than you think.